everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today it's Sunday. Had to double check what day it was. I thought I would film for you guys today, just a quick video. I'm not actually feeling 100% today, so I wasn't sure whether I was going to film or not, but I really wanted to get something up. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys all of the makeup products that I cannot live without as part of my makeup routine. So when I'm talking about my makeup routine, I'm talking about a full glam makeup. I'm talking about all the foundation, things that I can't live without when I'm doing a full face of makeup. Now, of course, when it comes to makeup routines, there are things like staples that all women and men can't live without when they're putting on their makeup. So things like foundation and eyeshadow and mascara and all that kind of stuff won't be included in today's video. But what I'm specifically talking about are things that honestly have changed my makeup routine and have made it just ultimately so much better. So what I thought I would go through I think 5 or 6 products that I have that have honestly changed my life in terms of how I do my makeup and what it really has done for me. So without further ado, I thought I'd just jump right into it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so the first product that I'm going to share with you is about the base. Now for me, having a nice moisturized base really helps my skin in terms of holding makeup. So for me, I always make sure, number one, that my skin is clean before putting on any type of primer, any moisturizer, any product onto the face, because there's nothing that I feel like is worse than when you have an oily face or a really dry face and you don't have any product. I feel like it really picks up when the foundation is laid onto the face, and it's really not the best look, because when you're up close I can see all of my pores and it's really not the best. So for me, I have combination skin, which is a mixture of oily skin that appears in my T-zone, and then I have dry skin a lot around my nose and my chin area. So having to find a moisturizer or a primer that controls both has really been a bit of a struggle, because I don't want anything that's super heavy oily for people that have dry skin, because I am combination, so it can be really difficult to try and find a good combo. But it also means that in the way that I apply the primer or apply the moisturizer has to be in certain spots. So I keep it quite minimal on my forehead as well as my T-zone area. I keep it quite minimal in terms of foundation around there, and I do add a little bit heavier of a base towards my nose area and my chin area, just so everywhere it has a nice even balance to it all. So the primer that I've been using, it has worked for me for so long now, and every time I ask what could be better, what else do you guys suggest, whenever I go to Sephora or to Mecca, they always refer me to the Kat Von D Lock-It Hydrating Primer. This primer is honestly amazing and I love it so much. The bottle outlines to you how much you've used, which is honestly, I think, really good, because it kind of shows that I'm not halfway just yet. The product, you have about 30 ml of product within this bottle, which I think is a fair amount of product, considering that you only use maybe 1 or 2 pumps on the back of your hand or on the palms of your hand. Any other primers that work for you guys, please let me know, because I would love to expand my horizons and how I can take care of my skin more, and I think it'd be honestly a great learning experience for me as well. Secondly, the other products that I've been loving has to do with the base and the skin. So once I apply my foundation, what I always do to set my concealer and my foundation in place is have a powder. A powder is so essential for my makeup routine because of the fact that I do have oily skin and I can get dry skin. So really locking those in place to make sure that they don't move is really crucial. It's just changed my makeup routine dramatically in the way that things sit on my face. And that is the RCMA No Color Powder. Now this powder has a lot of reputation for leaving flashback, and whenever I've used it, it has never given me flashback, thank God. And I think because I do have quite fair skin, so maybe it suits people that are a little bit more fair in color. And so this powder, honestly, it's lasted me for so long, and I've only used about that much, which is honestly awesome. So I basically use this to set in my concealer, and I also use it for my nose area. I feel like a lot of people will relate to me when I say this, but sticking makeup to my nose is probably one of the hardest things ever. I'm constantly going over my foundation with my beauty blender or a brush to try and keep that makeup on my nose, and using this to set it has helped so much in terms of controlling the sweat that you can see on my face as well, anything like that. Depending on what I'm doing during the day, if it is a hot day or whatever it may be, this really helps keep the sweat underneath the skin, and you can't really see it underneath or on top of the makeup. So it's honestly so good to be able to have a powder that keeps my makeup on my nose and to control the sweat that may appear. I know that might sound gross, but it is a thing, trust me. Anyway, my third product that I wanted to share with you guys is a concealer. Now, concealer was never a part of my makeup routine as I was growing up. It was something that I didn't think I needed, but as I am getting older, it is so useful to have a concealer to cover up those spots. And the concealers that I've used are the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and the Tarte Shape Tape. Now, these two concealers are honestly so incredible. The first ever concealer that I started using was the Tarte Shape Tape. For me, I kind of have stopped using it because I have gone straight to the NARS. Now, the only reason why I stopped using the Tarte Shape Tape was because the colour that I bought is actually too light for my skin. I bought the shade Fair Neutral and I should have gone just that one shade darker. So it does make me look quite white in certain lights, and I just wasn't exactly happy with it. However, the consistency is also super full coverage, which is great, and the applicator is huge, as you guys know, for those who do own it. So it does leave such a full coverage, and it's honestly so amazing. That blends into my foundation perfectly, and it sets really well with the powder. It was just the color that just wasn't working for me. It was way too white, and the NARS is honestly perfect because the color, I can use it without any foundation. Now, for today's look, I'm not wearing a full face of makeup. I'm actually just wearing some concealer in the spots that I need, some powder, mascara, and I shoved on a lip. Now, that is the makeup routine that I've actually been going to a lot recently. I got this idea from another YouTuber. I can't remember her name, but if I do remember, I will put it in the description below. But she actually gave me the idea to just start wearing concealer on the spots that I need, shove on some mascara, and it's basically just a natural look for those days where I don't feel like wearing a full face, and for those days where I kind of don't want to walk out with no makeup on at all. It's honestly so great, and I've only been doing this for maybe 2 or 3 months, but it's honestly changed my life heaps because, like I mentioned before, I hate wearing a full face of makeup with glasses on, so wearing this I can kind of stay away from that area, and it's a light coverage, so wearing glasses doesn't really take off my makeup completely. It just kind of looks more natural. Okay, so the fourth and most crucial product that I'm going to show you guys has honestly changed my life. Like, honestly, it is such a crucial part of my makeup routine nowadays that I would not go back. Now, my favorite setting spray is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This brand, and a lot of makeup bloggers and influencers use this brand as well. I know there are a lot of other brands like MAC or Mario Badescu, but I honestly am obsessed with the Urban Decay. The All Nighter setting spray really locks my makeup into place, and that's really why I love it. It's also oil-free, which is great for the T-zone that I have, so it's honestly good for all skin types, combination skin, oily skin, and dryly skin and dry skin. So it's honestly awesome, and also it helps control my skin in terms of temperature. I also use the chill one as well. I kind of alternate between the two. The chill one, I do have a really warm body temperature. My body gets hot like in an instant. So this is really good for those days where I kind of just want to relax my skin, cool it down, and still set my face at the same time. But this one on a night out or going to an event is honestly so good. It just does not move my face at all. It's even good for going shopping or days out in the sun. Like, it's just honestly changed my life, and I could not walk out the house without setting my makeup. It is just, oh. So that is it for today's video. Like I said, I wasn't feeling well today, but I really wanted to come on and just do something quick for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any recommendations recommendations on any other products that could enhance my makeup even more than what I've already showed. And if you'd like to know how I do a quick simple makeup like what I have today, also let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to show you guys a quick routine for you guys, since it's actually something that I've been going to a lot recently. Throwing on a lip, adding some concealer, some powder, some mascara, and I'm out the door. It's honestly so quick and still makes me feel quite good about myself. So if you guys would like to see that, please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!